Hi, very very good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever a person was you watching my channel. Today I'm here for a wonderful video, and this was totally unplanned video, and there were some changes in my morning routine today, and I surprisingly got a time in I just realized yeah, I can just make another video, and I was just thinking on what topic should I make the video. I wanted something off it, and I just got a wonderful topic today, and it is all about anger control. So no matter um, you are somebody who's a very short tempered, so much you get angry instantly, or you are a person who is very calm, but sometimes you get angry, like you may be extreme to medium kind of angry person, then the video is for you. And I'm gonna share in this video best things to do if you have decided anyways to work on yourself, as in to work on your anger and to control your anger. And these are very very simple things that you can just make a list of, or you just add the video in yours, I'm sorry, in your playlist, and you can just repeat it whenever you feel like, or you can just take the pen and pencil and make the notes of it, and you start working on your own, whatever is your personal comfort. And before starting with these um, top 10 things to control your anger, I'm going to tell you the breakthrough point in my personal life, and it's a breakthrough point. It's my personal story, and it is awesome turning point in my life. I mean, it literally changed me altogether, altogether, and um, it was like how I came to this point that I want to talk to all of you on this topic. I was thinking about topics and wanted something off the base that I told you, and I was talking to myself like I should talk to all of you about something that I am really great about, and I have experienced and I have gone through, and and these are really something that I have learned out of my experiences. So first of all, I thought about my accident that I met with, and I just realized I completed almost 10 years of my accident, and that accident is something that gave me unbelievable. I mean, that accident was also one of the turning point in my life. Coincidentally, I started my practice when I was even a student. I met with an accident, and I was, working with the hospitals as a part of internships and all. And as I met with an accident, I was, you know, um, not admitted. I was just, like taken to the nearest clinic come hospital over there, and those doctors, understood that I'm a medical and I'm a student here, but they really, welcomed me so well. They allowed me to, do my own things. I'm gonna talk in another video about that as well, because that's another turning point of my life, and basically the role of my own science that I'm learning in the awesome medical stuff that I personally, have realized. So that was not just one, but I got so many um, good things in my life because of that accident. Now nobody will believe it, but yeah, these things happened to me. And after 10 years of that accident, I met with the accident in 28. Yeah, and I'm recording this in 2018, and I'm perfectly alright. Anyways, long time gone, and yeah, life is very beautiful and more beautiful, and everything is so fine, awesome, and I'm proud of you to talk about this another turning point in my life. So what happened is, you know, just sorry to clear my throat, excitement and just to make a mood. Actually, I had a great flight with one of my very loved person, and I tell you, this is not a story like 10 years old or like that. No, it is just in I say 2015. um, yes, 2015. Yes, and you know what happened is, uh, I was kind of a person uh, who used to, be extremely patient. First of all, I mean, I am patient even right now, today, and I used to be patient for a long period of time, and just understanding the person, and we people, what we do is we study most of the things, all the medicals, I think, because I have a lot of my medical friends who keep on doing the same thing. So we study the person, we study the personalities, we analyze the situations and whatnot. So I did that, and I was like, okay, give it one more chance, and yay, and okay, twice, okay, my have understood, so let's convince it again, or put it in a different way, or like that. And so that was the kind of, I grudged myself so much in a situation, and basically I was not in that situation as a third person. If I would have been there as a third person, then totally the situation would have been so much different. But I was involved there as the like main character in the film, on whom the entire stuff was picturized. And finally the thing happened that I blew off, and it was so hot. It was so hot. I'm smiling right now, but that time it was extremely, like, pressure cooker uh, just gets these whistles. It was like whoops, and like and just blew. Uh, it was like, we know how to behave. We worked with a lot of hospitals, a lot of people younger than you, a lot of kids, a lot of people or older than you, and we know how to deal with, like particular person not well, or who's not mentally sound, or maybe some other personality types. Like, I have also dealt with the VIP patients. I know how to handle them, or I know how to handle extremely geriatric patients. They have different psychological aspects. They need care, they need affection and love. Likewise, so after doing everything, and after stretching myself so much, I finally blew out. And what happened is, that was the biggest fight in my whole life, and I guarantee all of you that it is only one, and I'm sure the last biggest fight. I mean, that will be always named as the biggest fight in my life, because there are no scopes of repeating this stuff in our history. For sure. So because basically I was involved there as a loved one, and as not as a person, as the main character, as I told you. I mean, everything was happening to me, not to other person. So that was the thing, and the fight went off, and I blew out, and obviously loved ones, they treat you well, they listen to you, and that was a turning point, basically. When somebody listens to you, and like it um, people love the way I talk in my family, in my peers, and all. I'm very dashing girl, very bold girl. Like, always bold as in Marathi culture. Bold as in I was always having stage daring right from my early school days when I was in KGs and all, and I used to be there in the competitions, always winning the prizes and all. That kind of girl, nothing else. Otherwise, I'm a very traditional, consecutive. Anyways, not of the point. So that was the thing. And after the fight, after a couple of weeks, I really, thought like I fought, okay, and I fought. I did what I wanted, and it's enough now. So, but I never felt I won, because the fight was not wanted, and that was the big turning point in my life. I was like, okay, what? I fought, so what? I fought. Okay. Do I try 4 times? I raised my voice, and what? And what else can I do? I showed my dislikes. I showed the person that this is not good, or this is not right, or whatever. But what? So what? So what? So what? Because I met with the person, my loved one, the extremely, what should I say? The exact opposite of mine in that situation. Because we were the opposition parties. So, but I mean, the calmness, what happened to me after fights, and what happened to the other party after fights. And I was like, I can just raise my voice, and I can just say no, I don't want, and show my dislikes and all, but nothing else I can do. So what? I mean, I felt like, why was I angry? And I'm angry, so what? I mean, in any situation, in personal or in professional, I'm angry, okay, but why am I angry? Because I am not finding out the way, probably because I am not happy from inside, and I am disturbed. Yeah, so I learned out of that experience that nothing happens when you fight, and nothing happens when you are angry, because yeah, your blood pressure increases temporarily, and you don't sleep well, you get dark circles, and off for a couple of days and like that. But basically, as far as families or you know these kind of loved ones are involved, or maybe your best friend or whatever, the emotional bond that we share with somebody, that's unbreakable. Nothing happens to that bond most of the time. I mean, even if there is temporary hard feelings or misunderstandings or whatever, um, when it is a strong bond, it is fine. But why? I mean, when you fight, there's nothing out of the fight, and you need to probably just work on yourself and make yourself more um, negotiation skill expert. That's what I learned. I'm a very good negotiator when I go to the shopping in Tushibar or whatever, Pune's favorite shopping destination. And I love shopping chappals so much, and a lot of them who know me, they know that. And I'm a, comparatively a very good bargainer. But you have to learn these negotiation skills, and when you are skilled and when you know excellently, this is the point, and that's it, then there is hardly anything to do in that situation. And basically, fighting with anybody is just not required. It's just your energy inside that you are unable to control yourself. you know it's not the matter of maybe the another party is wrong, maybe in your personal or professional stuff, but what if they are wrong? They're wrong means just, if you're not matching with that, just move away, move apart from that situation. But fighting is nothing. I mean, it gave me literally no outcome. I mean, it gives you no outcome other than the dark circles. you know so yeah, I learned that, and I mean that just turned my life totally, and I'm altogether a different person now. And it is, yeah, I don't get angry on anybody now, honestly, by God's grace, because I know that few people are intellectually, emotionally, or whatever. They are there, and what if particular person is not able to understand what you say, or if the particular person is not agree to what you say? It is not the rule that everybody should be agree with everybody and everything, and so the same rule applies to me as well. I should not be agree with each and every person's each and every opinion, and you people watching the video should not be agree with each and every point of mine. And it is fine, because these are the personal differences, and it is okay. It is okay, because somebody likes red color and I love green color, that I'm wearing right now. I love black color that I'm wearing right now, the combination of black and blue, black and red. So it's okay. And it just turned my life totally. And more I went into the peace and worshiping and meditations and yogas, and life just altogether changed. I mean, I feel awesome saying all these things today to all of you, and if I can do that, definitely you can also do that, because it is every time what I always say, it's now. Now, 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 now. So don't just keep on looking at your case and your aspects and no, but my situation is blah blah blah, or no, these many number of people are involved. No, but he was totally wrong. No, there is no. There is just now. Now. So if you literally do it now, you just understand it. You won't get angry ever. I'm sure about it. Because you are, intellectually enough to understand what I'm saying. Obviously, because I know I cannot match with all of the people's wavelength, and I know I'm having only those viewers who love me and who are enjoying and kind of matching along. So that's how it is, and so I am speaking 20 minutes, and literally this was my life turning story, and this is not the um, some video shoot dialogues or like that. I never do that. And I thought, like, telling you this is more important rather than just telling you 1 to 3 points and you don't note it down and video is done. No, it's not like that. And people around me, basically they knew what was Ketki before, and well, they were surprised happily. Of course, they surprised happily, and they can't believe that. Oh my gosh, really. So that's it. It is, make it a point. The mistake I did in my fights was being too good and stretching yourself too much. So even don't do that. Keeping unrealistic expectations out of yourself and always being good with everything. You need to learn to say no. You comments with me, no. Doesn't make any big difference, if you're having any other plans. Do that. Simple. And if it is simple and if it is straightforward, then it's okay. But if you're just taking it too much deeply and find out, things, some creepy things inside your mind, and how to handle this and like that, then these things keep on coming in your life again and again, because other person will realize that something is wrong with her, or she's trying to do it something purposefully with me and like that. Why don't you just be sweet and just be polite enough to say, okay, I can't come right now because I'm bored, or I don't want to drive. I do it many times because I'm lazy, and I say many times because, like, okay, if you want to go out, go out. I'm not coming because I don't want to drive. That's it. So clear communication, right? So yeah, let's switch to this stuff. And yeah, let me just do this one thing. I'm thanking all of those people around me. First of all, my loved ones. The really, the strongest party I have ever met in my life. I mean, it's awesome. And thank you, all of them, who didn't support me that time emotionally. So I worked on myself and I learned, and because it is not manipulative, it is not that somebody told me or forced me to do that, so I'm doing it. No, I just changed myself from within, and so this change is irreversible now. And obviously life and further experiences even continue new things and you're gonna make your software updated. So the process continues with all of you, all of us. So with me, with all of you. So mind blowing. All of those who didn't support me emotionally, thank you so much. Without you, I couldn't have reached this level. And thank you so much for all of them who really supported me as well. And because their tiny support was so much to uh, make me work on myself. And all of these together, that situation, actually, thanks to that, yeah, why not to, thanks to that situation that came in my life as the biggest turning point that turned me upside down, inside out. So awesome. Okay, so everything happens for the good is the belief that I always believe right from my school days. Right from my school days, I always believe whatever happens to me, that is for my goodness. And I have always realized that it is true. And even if you don't realize, it is true. Trust me. Okay, only if underlying condition is you have to learn the lessons out of it, and you have to work on those inspired actions. Okay, otherwise you will say whatever happens to me is good, and I'm not gonna study more. And yeah, I can't exceed beyond certain level of grades or whatever, then that's not true. You have to learn the lessons out of it, that thanks to that situation came in your life and gave you lessons, and now you learn those lessons, where did I went wrong, and work on yourself, and that inspired action is gonna take you so high, more than the way or the level that you thought about yourself. It really works, and you feel awesome after doing that. Okay, so just I have made a note as usual. I'm gonna tell you these notes. First of all, you relax yourself, find yourself in peace. You may talk to your other friend and skip out the situation, no matter what it is. A telephonic call, maybe the arguments in the office or home, whatever is the place or the location, and skip it out. And you have to count 1 to 100. That my parents always used to tell me right from my childhood. And why I never did is because I always hate maths. All my school teachers and all my school friends knows I hate maths, and I'm very bad at maths. So I never did that. But then the situation came, and then I changed. So you can count 1 to 100 if you want to avoid such boom situations in your life. And make a list of, as I already told you in the video that I just released about the skincare and this dress. So I'm linking the video as well below. um, you have to make the list of things that you really love, and at such point when you are like a volcano, when you can just come out anytime, you have to go through the list, and the list of the things you love, and read it, or start making new list, the list of the things you love that really makes you happy. And obviously no one can forget meditation. Like, it's simple pranayama, just do the deep breathing, and once you start doing the deep breathing, it makes difference. Even at that situation, if you do that, don't do Bhastrika, it increases the blood pressure, so it will reverse the effect. You do that because already you are doing Bhastrika, you're like angry, don't do that. But just do the simple deep breathing, breathe in and breathe out. And I'm a very strong God lover person, and I can tell you, whenever you if you are a religious person, chant any religious mantra, or the name of any god that you love so much. I'm not talking about worship and do this only and do that only. If you really love some god right from your heart, just chant his name, call him to talk to you, and everything just becomes normal. And I always find so peace in the Omkareshwar temple in Pune, and many of you know that, and even the temple people knows that. And many times people will find me sitting there very happy, and it's love, and it's our love me and my God. And whenever I listen Om Namah Shivaya, I'm calm. And whenever I that's the most favorite place of mine in my life as of now. And uh, just anybody can experience that. I mean, it changes you completely. It's awesome. And yeah, that's all for this wonderful video. And thanks to my God that I got a time suddenly today, and I was thinking what to do. Let's make the video. I even got a wonderful topic. I also gave you a couple of tips. I think I don't know if they were 10 tips, but my story itself is more than 100 tips. You fight, you consider any situation in your life which you ended up with arguments and anger, and you think about it. Now what? I got angry and I fought, and now what? Nothing. The situation is unchanged. you know so no use of getting angry. Yeah, so learn to update yourself and update your negotiation skills. And if you do it on yourself, it is permanent result. Yeah, obviously people ask me about weight loss and all, or maybe diabetes, ma'am, is it permanent? Obviously, if you're not doing all the healthy things, it can reverse back to unhealthy conditions. So if in the same way, if I'm telling you to do something forcefully, it is something that will revert back. But if you decide to do it on yourself and you do it, this is permanent for sure. So wish you all the best for your anger management and anger control. And in your view, if want to consult me, I also give holistic treatment for that as well. But uh, you know I'm not telling everybody to offer that. Depends, situation based. If you can control it on your own, even with the counseling sessions as well, we can make the miraculous differences. So every month, 10th is the date when I'm available for online free consultation. Um, and if you're interested, they can just send me email on my email ID mentioned below in the description box of this video. And I'm also there for one-on-one coaching if you're interested for that, audio video series coachings and all. Then drop me email on the same email ID. I'll get back to you. And if you want me to talk on any other topics, yeah, do let me know on the same email ID. And thank you so much for patient listening, and have a wonderful weekend. I'm recording it on the weekend, so have a wonderful weekend. And no matter when you are listening to this, have a great day ahead. Have a wonderful, smooth, calm, awesome day and awesome life ahead.